You can get 0 down, 0 money, 0 interest,
You get
0
zero money.
payments for 90 days. All you got to do is get down to Priority Motorsports, 5817 East Kellogg, and pick out your whip so you can nay-nay. Pick out your whip so you can nay-nay. And do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg, throw little stanky legs, do the broken leg, do the broken leg.
Oh my God,
do
it's
little
going
stanky
on.
leg, do a little bit stanky leg. Come on, pick out your whip
Oh
so
my
you
God,
can
yes,
nay-nay. Pick out your whip so you can nay-nay. Priority Motorsports, transportation for every generation.
Okay.
Look
That
at
one.
he's like,
Oh no.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game.
Hey guys, and welcome to GTLive, and a happy Monday to all of you watching.
happy Monday, everybody. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. We missed you. And we're back. Only 8 minutes late.
Only 8 minutes late, man.
One of these days, it's going to be 3:59 p.m. Pacific time, and we're
start
going to be like, we're here early by 30 seconds. That's about as much as I can hope.
You know what? That all depends on Jason. I don't know what Jason had like all day to prep this. He didn't have videos to
You
upload.
needed a nice afternoon nap.
Just saying,
you
if I were in the mood to take away points from House Jason Claw, I would do that. You know what? Let's just do that. Minus 15 points, House Jason Claw.
Oh, that means that this score is now updated. We established like, what, a week and a half ago or something between myself, Matthew. We've got Chris with us today, and of course Jason. Jason is in a resounding 4th place right now in the House Cup. Jason Claw is at minus 110.
I don't believe these scores.
Matthew House Hufflepat is in a nice 3rd place with minus 10. Chris and I are in positive digits. Chris is at 25, Chris Endor and Stefferin is at 170 points for the House Cup. Oh yeah.
This is clearly not correct. Emily Van Natter is clearly using false data.
Are you kidding?
Fake information.
Emily Van Natter knows what she is talking about.
Today, we wanted to do something different, or at least Jason wanted to do something different, and put together a list of videos for us to react to. Because one of the big things, obviously, that has gone around this year have been the, like, try not to laugh challenges, cringe challenges, things like that. And those always look like they're a lot of fun, and so we wanted to do one. That all being said, it is time to hop into the cringe.
Cringe.
Let the cringe begin. Okay, so Jason,
and
how do you want...
we should be cringing, or should we be
try
laughing?
not to be cringing.
I mean.
You should try to not.
Yeah, what do you
try
want
to
me
not
do, Jason?
react.
Laugh. Yep.
Are we allowed to do any reaction? If we laugh, is that acceptable? Is it okay if we do laugh as long as we don't cringe? Should we just be,
You should be deadpan.
deadpan? Okay.
Okay. So we should not. We should be anti-reaction.
I have an amazing poker face. You have no idea.
And we tell you when to stop.
Yeah. If I will also try my best judgment on that, but feel free to tell me to pause it at any time.
Okay. All right. Pull it up.
Are you ready?
We have. How many clips do you have, Jason?
How many do we have?
30 minutes worth of clips, and plus our witty, insightful banter between.
Minus
so.
1.
Mindless ramble.
Minus 1.
The PSA.
Because of domestic abuse.
But that one's like 20 seconds. So. That's all it takes, by
Can
the way.
I just,
Right?
Why? Like,
It only takes 20 seconds of those ASPCA commercials to make me cry,
That's
too.
what's cringy about it is the fact
cringy
that
thing
it
is that you
airs
had to be
on
told
TV.
not to include domestic abuse clips.
Okay.
I'm so worried.
Ready? Okay, ready? We're gonna do this.
I don't care if it's a cheesy PSA.
We're gonna do this.
Anyway,
We're gonna
all
do
right.
this, you guys. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Okay, wait, I'm in the zone.
Now I have the
Okay.
giggles, of course.
From 1 to 10,
Okay.
cringiness. Okay, I'm ready. Here we
Okay.
go. Play!
Okay.
Can you go so I can play it? You're not doing anything. I can play it. You can do it right now. Why do
You
you
can
want to
play.
hide from me?
She
I'm
can
not
play.
hiding. I'm playing
Go
a
for play.
game. But you won't leave me Then alone. play it.
Get out! I'm streaming!
What does that mean?
What's going?
What does stream mean?
All you had to do is
I need to
literally-
know.
You could hide that so easily, dude.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you
What
do.
does stream mean?
Okay, so.
I'm live! Why are your eyes watering?
They're not!
You keep pissing me off. Excuse me?
That was easy. That wasn't cringy.
Okay,
was
okay.
it? That was cute.
No, he started crying when his mom like interrupted his stream.
I feel bad for that's not a that's just I feel bad for the kid.
I wanted to giggle. I wanted to giggle a little bit.
In my fake live streams when I was a young kid, if live streaming was a thing, I would have been sad.
When he was pretending that he was playing with other people and was actually not playing with other
Good
people.
for her to be a quality parent, wanting to take interest in her child's life, find out what live streaming meant. She doesn't know. He could be talking to pedophiles online. So good for her. Quality parenting. He was a little embarrassed, which I feel bad for, but that's not like cringy.
Okay, people are saying it's 5 or 6. I'm seeing 5s, 6s, and 7s on the cringe meter.
Really?
And
6 and 7, 6 to 8?
I believe it's mostly the mom. No, I think it's mostly the mom who does who's saying what is streaming. What is stream?
The fact that she doesn't know what is streaming, that is probably the cringiest thing to me. Yeah. But I also recognize that, a lot of parents don't know what that is. So I get it. The fact that she started off the clip saying I could do that was a bit cringy to me. I'm like, ooh.
You're not not doing anything. I could play.
But we're still early on, so let's to me that was like
I think we did it.
1.5 maybe 2 cringe tops.
Yeah,
like it was not.
I would give that like a 2 to 3 cringe. I want to leave some room on the bottom end.
Sure, I get
leave some room on the bottom. I would say 3. I'm gonna put that at a level 3 cringe because his mom didn't know what streaming was and he started to cry on camera.
The poor kid.
Hey, I'm all about
sometimes I feel like crying on this stream.
I know. Sometimes.
Look what I have to deal with. Can you blame me?
Sometimes those competitions with Gerard get really fierce. Sometimes FNAF just, you get a little
FNAF next week. Let's go.
Right,
next.
Let's go. Okay. Oh, and I am seeing lower scores now.
Priority Motorsports offering up some of the best selection
Bad local
of pre-owned
commercials.
vehicles that you're ever going to find in the entire state. So don't wait. You can get 0 down, 0 money, 0 interest, 0 payments for 90 days. All you got to do is get down to Priority Motorsports, 5817 East Kellogg, and pick out your whip so you can nay-nay. Pick out your whip so you can nay-nay and do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg, throw a little stanky leg, do the broken leg, do the broken leg.
Oh my God, it's going on.
Leg, do a little bit stanky leg. Come on, pick out your whip so you can nay-nay. Pick out your whip so you can nay-nay. Priority Motorsports, transportation for every generation.
Okay.
Look at you, like.
Oh no. Oh. Okay, that one caught me off guard.
Right? It just comes out of nowhere.
I was expecting it to be like cringy because of like bad acting or like he would make some like awkward gesture at the end or whatever.
Right.
But oh no, he went into
he pulled out the stanky leg. Oh yeah.
And he kept going. Okay. I admit
it was the length of it also was the real thing that gets you.
Oh, that was good.
Oh man.
That was a really good one. And it was quite cringy. Because I don't even know what those dance moves were. There was neither. There was neither.
No, we looked those up. Don't you remember? We did a stream where we specifically read the instructions on the whip and the nay-nay.
There was neither whipping nor nay-naying.
No, there was not a single nay.
There was
a shimmy. There was a lot of shimmy.
There was a little shimmy.
There was some butt bounce going on.
He had like a good like flamingo leg going on.
Right.
He had, like the little lunge.
He was more doing like the dog on the hydrant than the stanky leg.
The what?
The dog on the hydrant.
Excuse me?
The dog on like the.
Please demonstrate.
I was just doing it earlier. It's like the dog on the hydrant. He was sticking out his butt and raising his leg.
As though
he was going to pee on a fire hydrant in the style of a dog.
Fantastic.
Great. This one is getting a good cringy reaction. This is 7s and 8s.
Thanks. Jason wanted to warn that this may be a mature stream
Over
because
9,000.
Stephanie's talking about lifting her leg and peeing on fire hydrant.
I was demonstrating the dog on the fire hydrant dance move.
Great. Fantastic. Thank you.
The official.
You guys are rating this high. This was anywhere between
you guys are going all out.
8 to 10 here.
Oh, except the ones who are all saying over 9,000.
You know what? That response of over 9,000 is probably the cringiest thing about this segment.
Oh! Oh, sick bird. Jeez, that was
not me.
you crank. All right.
Did you say crank? Did you call me a crank? What?
Oh, you're using old memes.
As in cranky?
Yeah.
A crank.
What's live? What's stream?
Well, yeah, right? You crank, you. Look, that was cringe. That was cringe right there. You crank.
You were just, I was defending the chat. You were being so mean.
I'm going to go around and start
10
calling you a crank.
10 million.
Karina
Please do.
Anthony
I would
says
love that.
100 trillion. Felipe Martinez says 100 million. Diamond Dragon 998. As many subscribers as you have is the rating on the meter. Okay, so wait.
Oh yes, morning talk show is up next.
Can we,
awesome. Okay,
can we watch? I want to watch this one more time just because I just enjoyed it so much. Not you don't have to do the whole thing. I just wanted to see the stanky leg again because that was just incredible. It was something, a thing of beauty to behold. I have to say. Here we go.
All right.
Here we go. Pull it up. Jason's having to do a lot of work this time because he's rewinding and forwarding and stuff. Here you go.
And pick
Here
out
it
your
is.
whip.
Yes.
So you can nay-nay. Pick out your whip.
Like
so you can
throwing out some
nay-nay.
I like how he just
Well,
decides to randomly stand on one leg.
The stanky leg is more like an electric
I told
slide.
you. No, it's a fire hydrant. It's totally fire hydrant.
The broken leg. Do a little stanky leg.
He's
Do a
doing
little bit
broken
stanky
leg.
leg.
There are
Come
no
on,
broken
pick
legs
out your
here.
whip.
His
So
legs
you
That
can
was like a
nay-nay.
beauty queen
Pick
pose
out
there.
your whip. So you can nay-nay. Priority Motorsports transportation for every
The cringiest thing about that is the fact that it was probably claimed for copyright because the whip nay-nay
It's a
people
cover.
are like,
He's-
no,
he's doing a
strike
cover.
it down.
Right?
It's a cover song. We're taking that ad rev. I enjoyed that. That was great.
That was lovely.
I want life goal for 2017, learn that dance.
I think we've got.
He had a little bit of like drive the car, he had a little bit of like throwing
right?
money out of my wallet. That was great.
I think
that
we
was
practiced a little
well
bit. We
found.
can do it.
Clap
Okay.
and a half for that.
Yes, nicely
I
done.
enjoyed that. Let's do the next.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got morning news.
Sorry. I bumped something.
Jason.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, Tony. Giving birth to those twins of yours. And we'll all miss you, but of course everyone in the newsroom sends much love and very best wishes.
Thank you. I'll miss you all too. Wish me like I'm going to need it.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, the Carlton supporters are very excited.
Well, they should be.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Whoa, hey.
This is going well. You're funny.
So she's leaving, and he goes in like, and so he takes it as his opportunity for the old sexual harassment, huh?
Wow.
The old reach in for the old kiss, creepy old man.
That is good. Do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the game.
Reminds me of that time.
So it reminds me of my last job before you. No, not at all.
What?
No, of course not. So it reminds me of what is it? Is it Family Feud? What is that? What is that game show that used to be on where the host would notoriously go in and try and kiss the contestants?
Family Feud.
No, or was it Newlywed
Family
Game?
Feud.
Is it Newlywed Game?
Nope. I am saying it with 100% confidence.
Okay,
That's Family Feud.
fine.
Would you like to doubt me again?
Oh, yikes.
Well, you just said it like 3 times. It was like, was it? It's Family Feud.
Would you like to doubt me again? That domestic abuse video could be pulled out.
No, I was just saying, you asked me a question, I gave you an answer, and then you went back and you're like, I don't believe that answer. I'm like, no, I know that it's I can tell. It was Richard Dawson on Family Feud.
And if you go back and you
agree.
look up clips of Family Feud, you can see that people have done compilations of him going in and trying to like creepily kiss all of the contestants.
It was a different date. That was dating back in the 70s
like,
though.
little
Free
kids,
love was a thing.
With
Free
little kids, though he's kissing like tots of all ages. I mean, it's very weird. It's very weird.
It was a loving age, Stephanie.
It was
and Richard Dawson was a very popular guy.
So
back to this clip.
So this clip reminds me of that, but it's not as bad as that, which is why I don't think I had a stronger reaction to it. I would say that's, for me, maybe that's a cringe 4, cringe level 4.
Really? I feel like potential on-air live sexual harassment against your female coworkers is pretty cringy. Like, just of all forms. I would say that's probably like a 7.
You think? Wow, that's pretty high for you.
I mean, if you're on live TV and you're a creepy old guy, and you go into like, hey, the cute female coworker, anchor that I've been hot for all these days, like, is leaving. I'm gonna go in. This is my opportunity. And then he like tries to play it off.
Oh, so don't get me wrong. It's definitely very cringy, but I think what lowers it for me.
Rewind it back, Jason.
I think what lowers it for me is that she has it together so much, and she's so classy that she's not gonna let it go off the rails. See, if it had gone off the rails any further, then it would have skyrocketed in cringiness. But because she's holding it together, I think it brings it down.
So, okay, let's analyze this one last time, because I think what really hammers home the cringiness is the fact that, like, he has this, like, awkward reaction that plays it off here. Let's do it one more time.
It's the last time that we'll be working together for a little while because you're off on a break.
Hello.
Yes, Tony. Giving birth to those twins.
Right?
She's also like,
See, that's right there.
Ooh,
She's
yeah.
already freaked out.
Because of the hand on the shoulder.
Thank you. I'll miss you all too. Wish me luck. I'm going to need it.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, the Carlton supporters are very excited.
Well, they should be.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Okay, good.
Right? And then he's like all offended, like, she didn't do it, he didn't do it. Buddy, you try to play it. I don't know. That is uncomfortable for me. That is a 7, 100%.
See, as the girl, I think like, it's definitely awkward.
A lot of 3s and 4s.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not for maybe that's coming from. I wonder if it's split guys and girls too.
Pepper
I feel like
4.
I feel like a lot of girls have been in this position where
Game Time
somebody tries to kiss you and you do the divert.
Yeah,
I've been there.
I don't get a whole lot of random kisses in my life.
I'm just saying I've been in that position where someone has tried to like go in for a kiss and I've sidestepped.
Fair enough. Well,
and it is awkward, but you can get through it.
Let's continue.
Okay. Oh man.
What do we got?
I'm feeling these are just gonna get better and better. Okay, ready?
This was the Earth around 1990. And this?
Was that the hole in the ozone layer? Correct. How could they let that happen?
Incredible, isn't it?
So much pollution. Lucky they changed that.
And who began the great revitalization of our environment?
I know. It wasn't a government. It was people. People all over the world.
And if they hadn't, the very last tree on Earth would have been cut down in...
What?
Our future depends on what you do today. Join the Better World Society. Call 1-800-543-5500. We're using television to urge millions of people to help protect our global environment. Together we can do it. Join the Better World Society. Call 1-800-543-5500.
They stop pollution and the destruction of forests. I wish we could thank them.
Start building a better world today. Call 1-800-543-5500.
That wasn't too bad.
No, that was okay.
I mean, the one thing that would have pushed it over the top for me is if that little girl at the end, who's like, I wish we could have thanked them, would have turned to the camera and looked directly at you.
Maybe with a little tear in the corner of her eye. Like, that was the only part where I started to be, like, almost laughing. So the cringiest thing about that for me was also the Star Trek uniforms that they were, like, wearing. And I think it would have put me over the top if they had been like, and the last tree would have been cut down in 2002 or something, like something that was very like it's very clearly already passed or something like that. And obviously there are like zillions of trees still here, so that one wasn't bad for me. I made it through that one. Like I was like, oh, little kids, I'm definitely gonna not make it through this.
Right, I 100% forgive the cheesy acting. I think that's to be expected.
Yeah.
The like kind of Star Trekian future setting. The only other thing that I was like, ooh, this is kind of awkward, but it wasn't even cringy, was like the fact that the voiceover was happening and they were still kind of like pantomiming in the background, like, oh, blah, 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 blah,
yeah.
blah. Like, fine, easy, PSA. I give that a, let's see, I'm going to give that a 2 of cringe.
I agree, 2 of cringe.
2 of cringe! We're hereby deemed the 2 of cringe. What does everyone say online? Yeah, this is low for everyone.
3,
Shane
2,
O says
1.5,
I think 2.
2, yeah.
Cal Chapman says 4. Vivian Pham says 1.
Pikash 460 says first live stream. Welcome.
Red Kirby 12 says 3.5. Clap and a half to all you guys.
Woo! Nice.
Welcome aboard. And I agree with
that
Ryan,
wasn't too bad. Maybe 1 says Chocolate Wolf Cat 124.
Ryan Wadgert agrees with me. I agree with Matt Pat on this one that wasn't that bad. Chocolate Wolf Cat, you said already did. Galaxy Paw says 2, and Chris says 0. So there you go. Jason, you have another one ready for me?
We switched players to try and prevent some of that buffering.
Okay, so there should be no more buffering?
Yeah.
That's the hope.
Ooh, exciting. Okay.
More morning newscasts, huh?
Also, welcome to the 32,000 people who are cringing along with us right now.
Welcome to the cringe, my friends.
I know. I'm so excited that we're having such a big cringe party right now.
Cringe party!
Cringe
party! That's the cringiest part of the stream right there.
Are you ready?
Oh no, is Jason ready?
Jason,
I'm ready.
are you ready for more?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Okay. Sorry. Ready? Steel face. I keep forgetting them now.
I know. Ready?
When
ready?
my son was teething, he used to like to take the big fat rubber end of my vibrating toothbrush and put it in his mouth and he'd just kind of sit there like, oh yeah, that feels good. That hits a spot. My gum.
Okay. Not reacting is not fun. I like reacting. And the thing, I mean, there are so many things that Jason, play it back. There are so many moments I want to pause on.
Can we watch it again?
There are so many moments we need to pause on for this, 'cause this is just like the perfect collection of so many incredible moments.
It's so good.
I don't know, like...
This is so good.
It's great. It is great. I love this clip. This is amazing. Okay. Play this back for me if you would, sir. And get ready to pause, because we're going to pause a lot. 'Cause this is amazing.
When my son was teething, he used to like to take
Stop right there.
That's already, we're already in it.
You're starting off with, what is this gesture? What does this have to do with teething?
Or toothbrushes. Why is this a toothbrush motion?
Yeah, this is my teething gesture, right here. Oh, my teeth really hurt. Well, let me do this. This is going to make it so much better.
My God.
Let me pull out my toothbrush. What? What is this?
Guys,
I mean, we all know what this is. It has nothing to do with toothbrushing.
It's a corn on the cob.
Let me butter my corn on the cob.
Right? What does that have to do with your toothbrush?
Jeez. Got scooped. All right, so that's step one. Also, let's continue.
Fat rubber end of my vibrating toothbrush.
Stop again.
Fat rubber end.
Fat rubber end.
We don't need to talk.
Of what? Like,
I mean, I know what she's talking about with like electric toothbrushes. They've got like an actual. I don't want to do anything with my hands right now.
Please, Stephanie. What do vibrating toothbrushes have?
They have a base, and then you attach the top of the toothbrush with the bristles on. Yeah, and I don't know where to go from there. There's
like
nothing else.
Fat rubber end of a vibrator. Like that's it. Like that sentence right there.
Right.
Oh man, and look, and even the frame that we're paused on right now.
I know.
That's clearly a toothbrush.
Yeah, this is
not how you eat your corn on the cob, ladies.
It's
Just
the toothbrush.
stop.
It's the toothbrush. And you do hold the vibrating toothbrush. I'm like, man, okay, continue.
I love how someone can completely recreate the cringiness of this video with what you just did.
Look at this guy, by the way. Props to newsman on the right.
He's holding it together like a champ.
He like, you can see it start to crack.
No, look at the wrinkles in his brow. He's like,
He's holding it in. He's holding it in like a champ. He breaks down, though, which is amazing. So
he does. He does.
And put it in his mouth. And he'd just kind of sit there like,
This is where I love it. This face.
I know, it's over. It's over. Oh my God.
Right here. I couldn't do it anymore. Just look at this.
It's amazing. It's so amazing.
What is this face? Like, this is the face, not of the face of someone who is cleaning their teeth. Or, anyway.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh, it is so amazing.
So in the chat, we're getting some pretty high scores on this one. I'm seeing sevens all the way through 10s here. 7, 8, 8.5, 15 out of 10, 10, 10. Man, yeah, this
is great. This is an amazing one.
This has got to be like an 8 for me at least.
That feels good. That hits a spot.
It feels good. Look, there it is. His grin at the end. Is
so telling.
Because he's like, I'm done.
Yeah, you're so busy looking at her. His reactions are actually fantastic.
Because he just breaks at the end. He just takes it out to the camera, and he's like, I love that moment where he connects with us, and he's like,
yeah, he's like,
what
we're all in this together, you guys.
Was this a joke? Like, I agree. Look at that. Look at that moment where he's like, what?
He's not, you know, I don't think he's actually looking at the camera. He's actually looking off. I think there's a producer or something over here, and he's looking at them being like, is this for real? He's trying to connect with another member of the crew.
I'm not sure if it's real. Is it real?
I feel like she's
is it?
I feel like it's gotta
right?
It makes me feel like this has got to be this guy's like first day and he's being hazed or something on air. Because there's no way that you are that like oblivious. And if you look at her face here, very clearly she's like looking for a reaction from him.
She is. I wonder.
That's a theory that this was all staged. A cringe theory.
Yeah.
Not all staged.
Well, not all staged.
No,
He didn't know.
No, he clearly does not know.
on the level of cringe, I give it a 10 because it was amazing.
And I'm sticking with my 8 because just in case there's something above this.
That was amazing. I'll crank it up. Whatever. Here we go. Let's do it.
Oh, so good. Everyone agrees with that.
Good one. Good one.
All right.
Here we go.
This is not the original.
I have a pen.
No.
I have an apple.
No.
Apple pen.
No.
I have a pen. I have underwear.
Oh no.
Underwear pen. Apple pen. Underwear pen. Pen underwear. Apple pen. Pen underwear. Apple pen.
Why is that so funny? Can we watch it again? It's so good. No, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. I like it better than the original.
Oh, this is so much better than the original. Is a thing of beauty.
Oh gosh.
So whatever extent you list that as. Oh no, that actually.
This is
my
so
stream,
good.
my mother asking me what you're doing streaming would be like, oh, why are your eyes wet right now? Because I literally teared up watching that. That was incredible. I tried.
I know. I was like.
Because I saw, you know, we watch a lot of YouTube videos for everything that we do, and I saw a lot of these, like, bad parody videos.
Right, you don't think anything can surprise you after a while.
You see a lot of the bad parodies, but I did not expect it, like, and everyone does it with Apple and the Pen. Like, I didn't really see that many people doing it with other objects, let alone such objects that make no sense to do it with.
Yeah, like the original made it. The original is completely logical.
But if you have a baseline, people are going to be like, oh, I'm going to play off of fruit and pens and whatever. But like pants, and then to combine pant and underpants is, I think, that is the point of pure genius in this, because it's like, why? It's so random. And it's like, oh, he already combined something with a pants, but he's using the pants. Oh.
Oh, just stop. Let's watch it again.
This
it's
is amazing.
So good.
Let's
it's so good. I want to enjoy this.
Let us all
Let's all
enjoy
take
this
it
together.
in, shall we?
Great. Amazing. We have so many good dance moves off of this.
Right?
I have a pen. I have an apple.
And then he pulls
it's
out.
Oh, it's the apple song.
Pause.
I have a pen.
Because he also, the other great thing about this is it took me a really long time to figure out what the apple was.
Right? I'm like, what is that? It looks like it just looks like a notepad.
Because it blends in with the white background, dude. Like, I get what you're going for, but it blends in. Oh.
Use the rose gold one or something.
Just like, I don't know, hold a real apple. I don't know. Like, I get what you're going for. But, and the way he elongates pant, like, oh, it's amazing.
Okay, go.
Pant. I have, like, there's no enthusiasm at all with any of this. It's like the most monotone, and that takes commitment, right?
Skill.
I feel like I would have a hard time.
Have.
The lack of enthusiasm, the sheer level of monotoneness in this is just off the charts. Congratulations. You have to work
I'm going to try and stay with him. I'm going to try and stay with him for it. Okay, ready, go. Go.
I have underwear. Underwear pen. Apple pen. Underwear pen. Pen underwear. Apple pen.
Pant underpant apple pat. Let's just appreciate
Pen underwear. Apple pen.
Oh, incredible.
In one crazy hyphenated word, you have the word pant
So
three
good.
times. Pant under, pant.
Pant under, pant apple, pant.
It's great.
Pant under, pant apple, pant.
Great.
Shoot.
Brilliant. Love it. Amazing. You have made my day.
Clap and a half to you, sir.
Clap and a half.
Yes.
Jason, are there links, like when this video goes live and or when it goes up on the video on demand, we have to include links to all these videos if you have them, because that would be amazing.
That's so good.
Jason's like,
well, maybe we
gotta do it, buddy.
We'll see.
Anyway, so that is, you should have been keeping track of them. Don't believe.
And so good.
That's
okay.
not the question.
So anyway, that was delightful. Thank you for that. I would rate that as a solid 12 out of 10.
Oh, I like this one.
Because that was even better than that. Like the sexual innuendo newscast was great, but this was just a whole nother level.
This is so lovely. Deanna Walden puts it best. I think cringe and a half.
Cringe and a half.
It's like, ooh.
That was delightful. What would you rate that?
Oh,
for?
that's a 10. 10. 10 on so many.
I
on
like
so many levels.
I like that I've already broken out of 10s and we're in 12s, and it's still early, so I don't know. You've set the bar really high, guys.
I know. This is good.
It goes down. Oh, that sucks.
Don't tell us that now.
Yeah, why would you tell us that?
Jeez.
You suck.
You suck. Get out of here.
All right, let's do the next one.
All right.
That was great. I love that.
You straight faced?
Yeah, I'm straight faced. Okay, we're in Africa, doing some African things.
There's a nice Honda going on there.
Okay, playing with her wall decorations. Cool. All right. I'm wondering where this is going.
It looks like he's blowing into a tube of toilet paper.
What was that? What did I miss?
Lame.
Did I miss something in this? Was it just like, oh, he was caught?
He was caught.
Was it just a bad?
I think it was just bad. I think I might have seen that
bad commercial.
Did that commercial actually air? Do you know that?
Was that thing that he was blowing into a penis cover?
It was a cod piece, right?
It was a cod piece. Okay.
Uh.
All right. I mean, but it was a commercial. Like if it was a real video, where it was like, oh, he blew into a cod piece, like then maybe you would be. I don't know. It was too manufactured. It's too
manufactured for you.
Too manufactured. I need that YouTube authentic realness, man.
Rawness.
I need that
I did
authentic
watch
realness.
it again. I did watch it again on the playback, and I actually appreciated it a bit more there, because I was like looking. I was looking for the cod. I was staring at the natives' crotch area to check that it was in fact the same item.
That's why you were staring at the crotch area stuff.
You know, what can I say? So
I'm sure that's what it was.
I did appreciate it more, but on the cringiness scale, it's just kind of like we've seen plenty of bad commercials. I mean, we grew up in the 90s, so, you know.
A lot of bad commercials in the 90s.
There were a lot of bad commercials in the 90s.
I would rate that as a...
And everyone had to watch them because there was no YouTube.
I would rate that as a one cringe.
Yeah, I would go 1.5 cringe.
It has a hard time also following up off of what was a level 12.
It's following something difficult.
Level 12.
All right.
Okay, let's keep going.
Okay.
Oh, class, here's that rawness. Oh, this is a teacher.
Straight
if you're sitting in class and paying attention, put in them hours, get help if you need it. I'll be after school if you have questions. I know you have.
Oh no, not the high notes.
But you got to prioritize.
How old are these kids, too?
They're doing such a good job.
Right? They are champs. Oh no, she's calling for the chorus! Oh no, oh this guy. I agree, dude. I agree. Like, you held it so well. And then she's calling, like, how would they know?
Oh my god.
How would they know what the chorus is? They don't know. You can't call for, like, hey, let's all sing along. When no one, it's presumably like the first day at school, she's going over the cell. Ooh, that sets a harsh precedent for, like, the rest of the school year.
Oh man. I also want to point out, secondary to the actual song, but her podium color coordinated with her dress, which was just the icing.
Oh,
on
her
the
podium
cake.
does match. We're watching it on the playback. Her podium does match, and so does like the bulletin board. She color coordinated.
Oh, girl.
Like, here's the thing. Good on you, teacher X, to be so enthusiastic about, you know, teaching your students that you color coordinate and that you create a song for them.
I know, and she's really putting herself out there too. Like she's putting it all on the line. She's being vulnerable. But honestly, high school students just prey on the weak. Don't expose your neck. They'll go right for it.
In that moment.
Haven't you been to high school?
In that opening, like that first class of the year, she has lost any and all ability to
control anything.
These kids.
Oh my gosh.
They know that, this is that teacher. Because that's the thing. You can identify those teachers, right?
They're like the...
Oh, this is the new teacher who's trying really hard.
They're like the zebras in the pack with a bum leg, and people know, you know, they're going to be the last ones running in the herd. You just go after them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not...
Just saying.
I really appreciate what you were doing there. Good on you to do your best and try really hard, but... Man,
apparently
that was a fail.
The chat is saying that it actually gets cringier the longer you watch it too. I guess it goes on for a bit, like the original one, and it just gets cringier and cringier.
Really?
That one was pretty cringy. Even the first.
Does it keep going, Jay? Like, do you know if does it, Chris?
It does.
Right, see, that's the thing. She also strikes me as the type of teacher who would create not just
go
like
on
a
and
snippet
on.
of a song.
No, there are other songs.
There's other songs? No.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, that's so sad.
Does she every time she appears, does her dress match her podium?
No, it's the same video. She has them all. She just.
Oh no,
walks
it's
in
a concert. Oh God, it's a concert. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's so sad. That's real cringe. That is like.
That's serious cringe.
That's like
right there.
the sort of like non-funny like I feel bad for you cringe.
Yeah.
Like I sympathize. I'm gonna give that a 9.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's up there. I'm gonna go 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate what you're doing, but man, you could not. And it's like high school. Like you can't do that. You can't do that.
I wish you could. The thing is, I wish you could, but high schoolers are not. No, they'll go.
Clap and half to everyone in that classroom.
Right? Oh my gosh, you guys! If there is anyone out there like. Total champs, held it together
you were
so
awesome.
well. That girl,
way to be as respectful as possible.
That girl in the front row didn't even crack a smile. I mean, which is the best you can do in that situation. Because if you're smiling, you're like rolling on the floor laughing.
Then she called for the chorus.
Oh God.
Oh,
right.
Cringe. I am cringing right now. Okay, let's do the next one.
Whew. That was intense. You said that it did not go downhill. That was uphill.
That was intense.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go. We have
straight,
no sound.
straight face again.
Sorry.
You have muted it, Jason.
I knew.
You just use the arrow keys.
Damn, I wish I had a...
Dubstep. You like dubstep? Are you all about dubstep? Dude, I'm all about grind step, homeboy. Hello? I'm fucking filming, dog. I don't have time! $1 million, John! I told you $1 million, John! And in my account, you moron! What's wrong with you, John?
Great. Great. Oh, this is another one that's going on.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That is what's up. That is what's up.
0 out of 10 tries too hard.
Right? That was... Well, that's the point, though. It's the try-hardiness of it is what is cringy.
No, but I mean, it tries to be cringy, and then...
Really? I didn't think it was trying to be cringy. I thought it was trying to be like it was like a prank video. Like this guy's like, oh, I'm gonna just a prank, and then he goes in, and like people don't really respond to the prank, and so he's like, oh, I gotta up the ante, so let me do something crazy and start shouting on my phone, and then the phone doesn't work, so he's like, okay, I'm going back to, doing my rap dubstep thing. My sad attempt at beatboxing.
Okay, all right, fair. So then I give that takes it from a 0 to like a 1.5 for me.
Yeah, here's the thing. I see what that video, I think I see what that video was trying to do, and not the biggest fan of those, like, sorts of, like, oh, I'm gonna prank people and get their reaction, and like, oh, they're gonna be so uncomfortable, and I'm gonna, like, be random and disrupt their lives and whatever. And so, I give that a 4. Give it a 4.
It's so interesting. The chat is really divided on this one. I was seeing some 9s and 10s earlier, and I'm also seeing some 3s.
Real EA Michael
7.
says 3, not that bad. Random Tioba, okay.
Right.
Geeks and Nerd Gaming, 3.2. It's Sloth Girl 5.
Number One Walker says 7 brains. Let's see.
Kimchi Luna Studio says, it sounds like a dying dog. OMG, oh my god, what the heck is this? And he just plays it off. That gave it a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
It does kind of sound like a dying dog. I thought of it more as like a broken kazoo.
Or like that wow, 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 like that. There is a sound, like a DJ, like a standard DJ mixing sound that sounds like that. I don't know any DJ terminology, but...
yes, that standard DJ mixing sound.
No, seriously, but I thought, I did think he was okay at that, right? He was working it,
He was.
Props to that. I just thought I tried too hard.
He was trying very hard. He was trying with a gusto.
I just thought I tried
to try and do some DJ beatboxing. It did not work.
Yeah, the standard deviation on this one is huge,
it's
though. Because I'm
interesting to
seeing
see that
stuff
this one is divided.
9, 7, 6, 0, 2. Like it's literally all over the map.
And the thing is, like, on one hand, I would ding him for being bad at beatboxing, but I don't think he thinks he's good at beatboxing. I think that was all part of the joke or the prank, right? Is that, oh, I'm a mediocre beatboxer, but I think I'm big stuff, and I'm gonna take this phone call where I yell at my agent for not getting me $1 million. I agree. It was too much of a try hard, which is partly the reason for the cringe, but also not the cringe. So it's like cringiness is a weird balance. I give it a 4.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Next. This is fun.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this. Ooh, already the vertical video's cringe. Okay.
Nice kill!
So, aggressive mother.
Ooh, I've seen moms like that.
Oh,
I know that mom.
Right?
I feel like we all know that mom.
We all know that. I know you, girl.
Right?
I know you. I know you in the way that a YouTube content creator knows an angry soccer mom on the sidelines of her daughter's game.
I don't know where this is going either.
I just ended it. It's over. It came.
So
and it
the
went there.
video, 4 out of 10 cringe. Matthew's commentary on the video, 8 out of 10 cringe.
Great. Yeah! I'm still working
You're winning. You're winning.
I'm not. I'm still working my way to achieve pant under, pant apple, pant.
I know, right?
Status.
Oh, so good. So good.
Pant under, pant apple, pant.
Cringe and a half to them.
Yeah, that's just, I think that's just kind of a typical thing that you see. Like, I've seen the overly aggressive parents.
Right.
So, yeah, it's unfortunate to see that sort of thing, and it's kind of, like, awkward to see that sort of thing, but it's, like, par for the course. I've seen that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it wasn't, like, so cringy that I'm like, what did you give that?
I gave that a 4.
You gave that 4? I give it like a 3.
And it is cringy when you see it in real life. It reminds me also of when I was growing up and doing competitive swimming. You encounter a lot of those parents. It's an individual sport, so you're not even cheering for your kid's team. You're just cheering for your kid. And I knew this family where the mom was so intense about their kids, like every day at practice. She was there on the sidelines every day. She was like coaching along with them. And I kid you not, the kids would get out of the car every day to come into practice. They had to be changed and ready to go. They weren't even allowed to like wear their clothes out of the car. They had to be in their swimsuit. They were like in their swimsuits, caps and goggles.
You are not allowed to wear clothes.
Not at all, no. Caps and goggles.
You take off those clothes.
On their heads, coming out of the car, and they would like walk in single file. It was weird.
And that was the parents saying that?
Oh, yeah, the kids weren't doing that by themselves.
Oh,
No, that's like, they were like marching in military style. It was wild.
Rock says Keyblade Master says 7 for the enthusiasm. Kawaii Bird says not cringy. 0. Diamond Crafter 3. I agree with you. Dirt 4 something huge number. Super Matt Zott cringe. Yes. Yep, Harrison, your spelling is cringy. Harrison Collard, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. Harrison Collard says 6. Squidzilla says cringe Pat. And let's see, Animan247 says, please help. Can you help me? I can't type comments in videos.
Yes, you can.
Apparently you can, since I was able to read that.
Achievement unlocked.
Clap and a half for you.
Woo! All right.
Let's continue. Next cringe. Much cringe. Wedding. Weddings are just full of cringe. Oh, no!
Everyone's like, ha, ha, ha.
Oh! Oh! Oh, now it keeps going.
Justin.
Oh, this is awkward. Oh, this is awkward.
That's also like $800 worth of cake.
Oh, that's so awkward. Oh, that's really painful. So, I don't know how many weddings you guys have been to. We just went to Jason's wedding, which was, I'd say about 50% less cringe than that.
Jason's wedding was lovely.
It was a lot better than
Jason's wedding was lovely.
I gotta give you
The sermon was a little cringe.
The sermon
was the best part.
The sermon was incredible. I gave this beautiful, heart-wrenching speech. It was amazing. About how awesome of a person Jason is. He did, really. About how good he and Jen are.
Yeah,
but anyway, but the thing here is, like, what's cringy about this is the guy is a try-hard, and so he's, like, not giving up. Like,
they're both,
they were
like,
so
competitive.
To do it.
Right? Right? Was it bad that I looked at that also, and I was like, I remember how much a wedding cake costs. And no, it doesn't matter where you get it. People charge so much for wedding cakes. Literally taking something like that and smushing it in somebody's face, that was like $500 worth of cake. I'm serious. Like, those things are so expensive. And then,
wedding
it's all
cakes
over
are so
her,
absurdly expensive.
and
By the way,
all
it's so
over
stupid.
her face. It's on the floor.
Well,
Oh,
no,
geez.
but then she falls on the ground.
Yeah, she falls over and
he
then picks her up and then
and then he shoves the cake in her face again.
That's so rough.
It's like she falls, he does it, he picks her up, they do it, and they keep going. And so, like, the cringiness here, this is a nice perfect storm of cringiness, because it starts with, like, that awkwardness, and then it's like, ooh, this is, like, really awkward.
And then,
you switch
and it's
to, like,
escalating.
Then you switch to the perspective of, like, the people in, because, like, once it was over, you're like, okay, they move on. But then it, like, calms down, and then they start it up again. And so if you're a person in the, like, wedding crowd who are there to watch the wedding, you can't, like, you have to, like, enjoy this.
Right?
You have to be like, eh, ha, 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 ha,
and you can tell it started out as a laugh, and then it was like, ha, ha, ha. Yeah.
And so, like, I felt really bad for them.
If you're there, you're also, realistically, you're also like, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. I can't believe, because it's so, weddings are so ritualistic. Weddings all go through the exact same beats, right? Every wedding, pretty much, unless you have a very unconventional wedding, you can predict the beats that are going to happen. Like, and then this is like, this is going off the rails. You just don't expect to see this.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
It was really awkward, like socially uncomfortable, and it was one of those ones where it's like, ooh, they are going way too far. I would give that a.
That's a 9. That's a 9 for me.
I would give that an 8.
Okay.
That was very high for me.
That's a 9 for me, especially with her face at the end. Whew.
Open Fortune Cookies says, Arg noticed me senpai on Twitter, to which I say, I did, and you get a clap and a half.
Woo, nice. Let's see, about the last one, people agreeing that moms can be really intense. At Tracero123456, but hey, that's just a theory, a cringe theory. Thanks for laughing.
William Sanford says wrecked by cake, 9 out of 10. I think that's a fair assessment of that. Rebecca Jones says I'm feeling sick and you all make me feel better. That's good.
That's nice. At Bo Rosella says at the end the bride tries too hard. I think she's just retaliating for like how intense the groom is.
Yeah, it was weird because like I think it started off fun, and then when the fun changed, like there was a moment where the fun changed into like competition.
Yeah.
And then there was
and then
a moment
it changed
where
into like aggression.
Yeah, it had 3 very distinct phases. It was like, this is fun and like wedding, to, oh, I need to get more cake on you. And then it's like, okay, this has gone too far. I really need to be the one to get you back. How dare you ruin my wedding?
Right?
Eat the cake! Eat the cake!
Oh, yeah.
That's what it was. That's what it was. So, Alejandro Montalvo says cringe level 6.66.
All right.
And Mushy says 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
So, okay. That was as someone who has gone to a couple weddings and has seen the good and, you know, some of the bad of weddings.
Yeah.
That was definitely, like, in the perspective of the audience member, that is rough. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what's next. Don't forget the audio. What we got? Cool. Got your back, buddy.
All right.
Starting at Houghton Avenue and going all the way to State Avenue. Drivers are down to the single lane. And
Thank goodness it was so short, because I was going to go any second.
Crazy.
What? No.
Come on, are we not doing crazy?
Oh, phrasing. Yeah, that was thank you, Stephanie, for that. Thank you for that follow-up of that video. That was incredible. She's so embarrassed.
Reindeer can take over my spot for the rest of this stream.
Oh, you are so red. You are redder than Raindork's glasses here. Oh, you are so red. It's amazing.
Okay.
Can we watch that one more time? Because I just enjoyed that.
That was lovely.
That was great. Oh no, that's fine. You can start it there. That's the end of that one. Here we go.
It should be here.
All right, here we go.
starting at Houghton Avenue and going all the way to State Avenue. Drivers are down to the single lane. And
I wish, the one thing I wish for that clip is that she had a moment where she turns back to the screen and realizes what she has just drawn. Because because I don't know what it looks like to you, but to me it looks like a penis. Just saying. And so, maybe that's in my dirty mind. But she draws the tip of the thing, and then she turns away without ever looking at it. And it's I wish that she had had I feel like if she was looking at it just a second longer, that she would have you would have had that moment where it's oh no, what did I just do? That would have been icing on the cake. Winner.
So good.
Because it was so short, I have to give it a.
I have to keep it to a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6.5.
Yeah.
But that was funny. I just enjoyed that one. That was delightful. Let's continue on with the next one.
Okay.
I like that one.
On we go.
Okay. Floor in the house. That's cool.
I like floors.
Okay, he's gonna. Gotta get his smokes. Right? I'm assuming.
Right. Get your smoke on.
Is it what? So he's checking his part. What's he trying to do? Oh, he has
Yeah,
he's trying to smooth out the carpet.
He's trying to crush whatever's under there.
This looks great. This must be yours. I found it on the kitchen table.
Thanks.
So.
Mommy, have you seen my hamster?
Well, isn't
Oh
he asleep in his cage?
no!
Nope.
But only go upstairs and look thoroughly. I mean, sure. Probably behind the bed like where you found them last time.
Okay.
Oh, they did! They did do it! No!
That was an actual commercial.
That actually aired? That aired on TV. Oh no!
Smoking kills.
Smoking kills. Oh no! Oh, that was incredible. And when as soon as she came in, okay, so as soon as she came in with the whole like, have you seen my hamster? I obviously you know where they're going at that point. I'm like, there's no way they have the balls to show that. There's no way they have the balls to show like that there's like blood underneath the carpet, right? There's no way. And then they do it, and I can't believe it. I can't believe that they cut back. I can't believe that they go back and confirm that it was the hamster. Because like normally in a commercial, it'd be like,
they would leave it kind of ambiguous, but.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that was. Oh, that was rough. Oh, he did it over the poor little hamster. Oh, that's so sad.
10.
Oh.
10.
Is it
10 out of 10?
Oh,
I didn't see it coming.
I didn't see it coming either.
It was tragic and yet somehow still funny. It was morbid. It had it all.
It
had it all.
It had so many good reveals to it.
The production quality was just poor enough to make it perfect.
It had a nice slow build to it too.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that it aired on TV. No, this had an amazing number of reveals because one, it was like, you know, you don't know what's going on really, and you're okay. It's about smoking. No, that's fine. And then it's like the reveal of the hamster. That was, I didn't expect it. That was just such a surprise.
Right.
And then to go and reveal the blood in the carpet. Oh, that is brutal. And then to finish it off with smoking kills, just like icing on the cake. It's just like, oh, by the way, yeah, smoking kills hamsters. Smoking kills, but not in the way that you expect it to. You will kill every time you take a puff.
Right.
A little hamster dies. Every time you take a puff, Hamtaro takes a tumble.
Oh, poor Hamtaro.
Hamtaro!
Oh, jeez. And the fact that we watched him just
that was pretty amazing.
Administer the crushing blows. Oh my gosh.
I give that one
10. Everyone agrees.
I give
10,
that one
10. 1,000, a million, 10. 10 out of 10 awful. 10.
And
oh
I see that my ratings in a lot of ways are like very contingent on whether the video is able to surprise me, right? Because at this point online, you see so much stuff. You've seen so many like wacky, weird, off-the-wall, random clips that it's so hard in a lot of ways to be surprised or be taken like off guard by something. And then, you know, stuff like the underpant apple pants. Like, what's great about that is it surprised me.
Right? It's delightful.
I expected it to be another one of those just like really lame parody videos, but like it surprised me where it went to.
By the way,
it surprised me. I didn't expect to where it went to, and it went there.
Right. By the way, the pet that I've gotten the most attached to in my whole life, hamster.
Really?
One of my first hamsters.
What was your hamster's name?
Casper. It was an albino hamster that I named Casper.
Did it get?
It was a girl, but it was still named Casper.
Did it get locked under some carpeting?
No, it got elderly and crotchety, and my mom used to. It got crank. It got a bit crank. No, it never got crank, but my mom.
Oh, Casper, you're so crank.
My mom used to help keep it healthy by shaving little bits of vitamin C tablets into its water to give it extra vitamins.
That's so cute. It's
she
cringe.
lived a very long
Jason
hamster
quits.
life.
Jason quits. It's done. It's over. Oh, that's so cute.
My mom was the best. My mom also had to bury her when she died for me because I was so distraught. I was like inconsolable for days and days.
Everyone.
So
Everyone,
anyway,
let's have a moment of silence for Casper.
For Casper the hamster.
In the arms of the angel,
I have a feeling she's good now.
Fly away from you.
Thank you, Mom, for administering vitamin C to my hamster.
That you feel.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, that was great. Thank you, everyone, for that moment of silence. Rip Casper.
Yep, there we
in
go.
memoriam.
In memoriam.
Casper. Oh, that was all right. So that was a high cringe. That was high cringe.
That was high cringe.
Let's do another one. Ooh, game show. I love game show clips.
Yeah.
I love game show clips.
Compelling helio ophthalmic outburst syndrome, whose initials offer a clue, is the need to do what when seeing the sun? Cough, yawn, sneeze, hiccup.
Sneeze. C.
Obviously.
C, final answer.
Come on, C.
Huh.
C.
Well, you know what, Meredith? Just by looking at it, I can't say that the answer is just jumping out at me. On the
Take a minute.
dominant.
Buddy.
Outbursts.
Whose
ACHOO.
initials offer a clue.
The initials. Oh, she's.
What when seeing the sun?
Oh, this poor guy.
I see now. Okay, achoo. There we go. So let's go D, final answer. Oh, excuse me, C.
Oh, you fool! Oh!
Sorry, Brian, you had said final. Oh my gosh, that is, Brian.
Wow.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Oh, he was trying really hard. He was trying really hard.
He was. Oof.
And he put it together.
Oof.
And it does. And he had the this kind of crazy smile the whole time.
Right.
He had the crazy smile going on.
Yeah, the crazy smile didn't help.
Okay, to his defense, he's on TV. That's really stressful.
Right? True story.
Another true story.
I know, right? I don't know where these are coming from.
Your albino hamster named Casper actually
Right?
went on to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, almost. So I actually knew someone who was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire a few years ago, actually.
Oh, I know this story.
And she has one of,
this is a good story.
She has one of the most famous Who Wants to Be a Millionaire clips of all time, and it was I forget what exactly the question was, but it was about planets, and the answer was Uranus. It was like Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Uranus, and the answer was Uranus. The planet Uranus.
The planet.
Yes. And she's thinking about it. She's trying to narrow it down and come up with the answer.
Or Uranus.
If
you prefer. That pronunciation.
Indeed. No one. I'm just trying to humor him. So
there are the people who prefer GIF and GIF. So equal opportunity pronunciations here at GTLive.
She's thinking about it, and she's like, I think I'm thinking this way, but or she's like, I think it's Uranus, but I just can't put my finger on it. And then everyone died, and the host.
This was a simpler time when there were fewer viral clips.
You can see the host trying to hold it together. Anyway, so you can actually look her up. Her name's Rebecca. She was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. She had the famous Uranus line. She's very nice in real life.
See, I know this story.
And she's very smart.
And I do know that this is actually true. Again, this was this was a lot of years ago, actually, at this point.
It was 2009, man.
A lot of years. Steph, 2009 was literally 7 years ago.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
cringy.
Okay.
That makes you cringe. Ooh, that's a long time ago. No, but I remember this. And I remember at the time, I'm like, was that so bad? But, it was one of those things that got shared a lot on Facebook back when that was a thing.
2011. I think it was 2011. Anyway,
well, whatever. It was a long time ago. But it was one of those things that happened, and I didn't think it was weird, but it did get a lot of Facebook pickups.
Yeah, Rebecca Goldstein. Yeah. Anyway, I still know her. We keep in touch occasionally. She's really nice. She's actually super smart. She and I went to grad school together. So
anyway,
yeah.
back to At You Hiccup Guy.
Yep.
The thing is, he was so confident. He figured it out at you, and then he says hiccup. It's unfortunate for him. I give that a level 6 cringe. Steph?
I give it a 4.
4.
I give it a 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
I put my finger on Uranus. I can't put my finger on it. I think it's Uranus, but I can't put my finger on it.
I think it's Uranus, but I can't put my finger on it.
That's
there you go. Anyway.
I bet you can.
Let's go.
Let's continue.
She's about to come in here.
Straight face.
Do I need to turn this up?
Hey, sweetie. Can you do me a favor and get off the phone, please?
Okay. I'm gonna call you back.
How was your day today?
Is he gonna propose?
Good. Well, let me tell you how my day was.
Oh no.
Not that good, and I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Your counselor called me today, and she said that you are doing shitty in various classes. Why is that? I don't want to hear none of that shit.
You shouldn't have asked the question then, buddy.
6. Right there. I need that.
Is this staged?
That right there.
This feels like it might be staged.
Thank you, sweetie. Let it go. Let it go. It's over. But Dad loves you, and I got a surprise for you. Open that, sweetheart.
Is it like an old phone? Where's this going? I have no idea.
It's poop.
You're geeking.
No, I'm not. You're geeking. You know what that is? That's a motherfucking trap phone.
Posh. What is a posh?
A posh is what your ass got now. You don't have an iPod, you got an iPosh. Your ass don't know how to act in class. So, no more Instagram, no more tweeting, no more selfies. That shit ain't even got a camera. That shit can't text. You can't do shit but call me and your motherfucking mother. Are we on the same page? Hello? Are we on... No, it's not a joke. Your grades are a joke. That's your new phone.
Yes! Sorry, I enjoyed that line.
Oh my gosh.
I enjoyed that line so much.
Oh, this isn't a joke. Your grades are a joke. Oh, so good.
That was great.
High five. High five to that dad.
I thought that was really funny.
I thought that was awesome. Oh my gosh.
Was it cringy?
Was it cringy?
So I guess my one question is, was that staged? Like it felt.
At the beginning, it really felt staged.
Like the fact that she comes in, that she's not like, why are you filming? Like she doesn't have a lot of like weird reactions that you would expect. Like, why are you filming me? Get the camera off me.
Right.
Like especially if he starts confronting you about grades.
Yeah, and she doesn't show like visible anger or anything when he takes the phone away.
Right. She's just more like confused or like, kind of blasé about the whole thing.
Yeah.
To me, I liked it a lot, but I feel like it was staged.
I think I would have moved,
like manufactured.
Right? And if it were me in that position, I feel like I would have moved from denial to bargaining awfully quickly. I would have moved from like, wait, what is happening? This isn't happening to, no, we can fix this. Let's strike a deal here, friend, or something. I feel like she was so passive about it.
She didn't care.
Right?
I
mean, she apparently doesn't care about her future either.
Yeah, the not caring was weird. The fact that, and also, as soon as he took the phone, I thought for sure that this was going to be another one of those, like, I destroy your iPhone videos.
Right.
Or like, oh, we crack, the big, can I just say this right now? The whole trend on YouTube of, hey, I'm going to get something that's really expensive and destroy it because I know it's going to get a lot of views as everyone shares it because they can't believe I destroyed my $1,000 whatever. Stop it. Like, really?
In all fairness, though, that has been around since the beginning of YouTube.
I know.
Remember Will It Blend from the old days?
Sure. But it's like...
People used to blend iPhones and stuff.
I get it. But it's, I don't know. At this point...
I know, but like honestly, but it has been around for a long time. Like the novelty should wear off.
The novelty, but it's also just one of those, and especially like as the escalation has happened.
Yeah.
It's been a pet peeve of mine. Like it just feels so wasteful, I guess is the thing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna, this thing that so many people are so excited to get and are spending like thousands of, like, like $1,000 phone or whatever, and people save up for a long time to buy that thing.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I'm just gonna destroy it, and I'm gonna get a lot of YouTube money and views and whatever. Come on.
Right? There are so many people who would love to have that.
It's right.
Piece of equipment. Anyway.
I don't know. To me, it sends like a really bad message, and it leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth. And I get that it's like, oh, easy views and it's shock value and this and that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, it makes me feel gross when I see those sorts of videos pop up and do so well. So anyway, digression. Back to this. I would rate this as a decent amount of cringe, but I do think that the like the staginess of it, or kind of, because the dad is also like, really like, he knows where he's going with this.
Oh,
he has all his lines kind of worked out.
Oh man, well, as a parent also, I feel like I would do, I feel like I'd be like, I know exactly what I'm gonna tell this kid, like, get your act together.
But his responses and quips are a bit too fast, too, like, this is a joke, your grades are a joke. It's like, So I would rate this as, say, like a 5 cringe.
I wouldn't even go. I would go like 3. I'm more just like rooting for the dad. I'm like, yeah, if she has bad grades, yeah, I think that's totally fair.
What's everyone say here? Reed Wilkins says that's capitalism for you about the whole
destroying stuff.
Destroying
yeah,
stuff.
I mean, it's your property. You have a right to destroy it.
Anani Mouse says feels the same way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, stop. There we
I
go.
know, right?
Let's see.
OMG, I can't even.
Why doesn't I wish the chat would pause again like it used to.
Yeah,
there used to be a day
so
where the chat would pause when you would scroll and follow things, and now it doesn't pause anymore.
Wait, hold
thanks,
on.
YouTube.
There we go. Okay.
Octopuds says, wow, that's a boss dad.
Yeah.
Eduardo Diaz says, hashtag blame Jason for bad grades.
Oh, what?
Blame Jason for everything.
Let's see.
Set the curve too high.
Right.
Sophie Jane says, especially when the product hasn't come out yet and everyone's waiting for it. I agree.
Destroying it, yeah.
Lightning Lifeguard says his first live stream.
Woo, coming up, yeah.
Let's see, after being a longtime viewer of an archive land, so welcome aboard.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool.
Marionette is awesome. Watch It Melt channel.
Oh, the Watch It Melt channel.
There's a melt channel. I know that there's like the whole like hydraulic press channels. I haven't seen a melt channel yet.
Yeah. Blend an Apple computer. Oh yeah,
cool.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay,
next.
cool.
Quick question for you.
Yes.
Did you raise the volume on that last one?
I did.
I
did.
You can turn it back down a bit.
Put it back down. Yes. Let me put it back
there
down.
There was a little bit of an echo.
Okay. Back down.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to hear that one. I was having a hard time hearing it.
I think this one should be fine volume-wise.
Okay.
Okay.
There she was, just walking round with you, singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum, diddy-do, swinging her arms and shuffling her feet, singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum.
So many good dances. She's like, do I continue walking?
She stepped on,
she walked well.
She walked good, she stepped on, and I nearly lost my stride.
Ooh, that nice Virginia Woolf slant rhyme at the end there. You have a male voice, who is she?
Pushing up the hill just as natural as can be, singing
Aww. Aww.
I almost made it.
Aww.
The pushing up the hill got me a bit.
There wasn't even a hill.
No.
There wasn't even a hill, guys. Guys. You recorded on like the same street. Find a hill. It's not hard. I'm sure
she walks just fine. She can walk to a hill.
She walks good
she
and
walks
she walks
good
fine.
and fine.
With the correct grammar there, she walks
well.
She walks well.
She walks well.
I mean, you're already throwing in that Virginia.
This is also
stride.
Grammatically questionable here, you guys. It is cringe.
My favorite part of that was the little moments where you would see like she was unclear whether or not she was supposed to continue walking. And so she like stops, looks at the camera, and then moves, and she's like, okay, and then I gotta keep going.
Right?
It's like, you couldn't have done another take? Or you couldn't have cut around that?
Also, do you know, like, can we speculate just for a moment? This might be dangerous, but speculate for a moment on what is the intent of this video? What's the purpose? Why would you make this video? I was trying to think of like.
Why wouldn't you make this video?
I was trying to think like, hey, maybe she's just had hip surgery, and this is like the thank you video that you send to your doctor, being like, look, she can walk again.
Yeah, maybe this was a medical commercial.
Right? Or it's like.
She walked good. She walked fine.
She walked fine.
Maybe or.
And
maybe
she almost made me lose my stride.
She almost made me lose my stride.
It's so good.
Oh, Sondheim, you ate, my friend.
So
man, lyricism has just lost its luster.
Right, it's so true. But like, or like at first I was like, oh, this is like a grandma making a video for her grandkids about how she goes walking. That's so nice. And then it was like,
That's so nice.
It's so nice.
She's so crank, but that's so nice.
Right? She doesn't. No, she's like the anti-crank. She's not you. She's like a nice old granny. She walks good. She walks fine.
Oh, I see Miracle Whip in our future. I'm excited
man.
about that. So anyway.
Okay.
Oh, where are you popping around?
Oh my
Jason's
God.
like doing all sorts of weird stuff. So I would rate this one as what? Or you would rate this one as what?
I would rate it as like a 5.
As a 5?
I think it's a solid 5, but I wouldn't go higher.
I would rate this as a 5 as well. The lyrics could use a little work, but the editing wasn't necessarily the strongest. But it's a home video. You know, like it was a at home. I'm assuming.
Isn't it?
I hope that this was just a project that people made at home because they felt like doing something with you know, their elderly grandma or something like that.
Right.
So
Someone said it's about a library for the elderly. Someone said it was propaganda for communism. There's much speculation about the intent of this video. Why people being so judgmental.
Aiden McSee says, I would love that as a commercial. I would too, quite honestly.
Right?
Like,
I think
if that
would
was
be
actually
fine.
aired on TV, that would get so many props. Because to me, I appreciate those things that are willing to, like, this is rough, this is homegrown, this is not, you know, nearly what it should be as far as, like, polish or whatever. But we're going to put it up on TV because, you know, it was honest and it was earnest and they tried really hard.
There's intent behind that. Funny Bones 23 speculates it's an elderly support group. Let's see.
Go Knows Best says clap and a half.
Woo! The cringe is strong.
Two, but
Dr. Vogel says walk good, walk fine. It was Frick Frack Snick Snack that said communist propaganda. I like that one. To sell a back brace, speculates Nero Lemon. I feel bad for the grandchildren, says MRO Kid.
And Crystal Blue says hashtag the cringe.
Hey, you don't have to worry about your grandma. She walks good.
She walks fine.
She walks fine.
And she has friends to push her up hills
right?
that apparently don't exist in that world for whatever reason.
Very
Next.
strange. Okay. I
All
rated
volume.
Jason out of 10, says J porn.
J-porn.
Palms. Oh, it's palms. I thought it was porns, but it's palms.
Man, I see where your thought is, where your head's at.
Up, sound.
I even warned you, man. Sorry. I forgive you.
I had to yell at you for talking about
If you, the K button will actually just, if it helps to toggle it.
Noah's Feud Review. Today we will be reviewing Quest Miracle Whip. In the Quest Miracle Whip, there is 30 calories per serving. So, I personally have enjoyed Miracle Whip on quite a few occasions. So, this should be pretty interesting. So, as you can see, the jar is almost empty because I love Miracle Whip, so I like Miracle Whip.
I like Miracle Whip as well.
See the texture.
Not so much of a fan.
Very creamy.
Steph hates mayonnaise.
Right, so
Not a mayonnaise gal.
Is Miracle Whip mayonnaise?
It's a lighter version of mayonnaise, but it's not made with egg.
Don't do it.
One.
Oh no.
Spoonful of Miracle Whip.
Oh no.
And let's try it.
Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, like ice cream. He's eating it. Ah!
I did this for the Impossible
Very
quiz.
strong.
Oh.
Very strong taste. It's
Mayonnaise, man.
But overall, it's still Miracle Whip, and I love Miracle Whip, so it's all right. I mean, I can eat a little bit more.
It's not all right. It's not all right. Oh God! He goes back for more.
All right. This reminds me of.
Oh, it's awful.
So first off, you guys, longtime viewers of GTLive, will remember when we did the Impossible quiz, and every time I lost, I had to do the condiment challenge. Spoonfuls of condiments are really hard to get down, and mayonnaise is not one of those things that you really want to take spoonfuls of. That is rough.
Oh my God.
It is so like, and that was a big spoon.
Oh, that was a tablespoon.
So it is rough. He just downed it.
It was a scoop.
So he does love his Miracle Whip. But, hey, props to you. I am not that guy.
That one is actually very visceral for me, I have to say.
Yeah, well,
I just really don't like mayonnaise very much.
Did you know, and I don't know if we talked about this on the Impossible Quiz streams, but did you know that there's actually a psychological phenomenon where people have a fear or a disgust of white foods? That there is an actual thing where people will avoid white foods.
I have heard of this. I've never known anyone to actually have this phobia. I don't have it.
I
eat
know
lots.
someone.
Cauliflower is lovely. Actually, cauliflower is kind of just a vegetable, but like other white food, vanilla ice cream, I'm all about that. It's just mayonnaise. It's just mayonnaise.
But there are people who do, and I do know someone who does this kind of like, oh, all white foods freak me out, I can't do it.
Really? Who?
Yeah.
Who is it?
I'm not going to tell you.
Who is it? You can whisper it.
No.
Really?
After the stream,
Is
we'll talk about it.
Are they in this room?
It's not in this room.
If they're in this room.
They are not in this room.
Blink once. Are they in this room? You're never going to be able to blink
I
again.
know, I can't blink. So anyway, I blinked. I blinked twice though. So first off, props to you for eating the mayonnaise. I could not do it. Secondly, I do have to question the decision of having a mayonnaise review channel. Like, I wonder what else is being reviewed on the channel.
Right?
To specifically choose mayonnaise reviews.
Oh, do we have any context?
That was his first review.
Okay.
So starting off strong with the Miracle Whip review. It's a choice. It's not necessarily what I would go with first off, but hey, if your pet, I mean, I reviewed Chrono Trigger as my first video on the channel, so, like, I guess it's kind of the same. Chrono Trigger equals mayonnaise of gaming, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
This does remind me of, I don't know if you guys watch the show Community at all. It's one of our favorite shows, but
yeah.
After one of they always do these kind of like post jokes at the end while the credits are on. There's this one where one of the old like crotchety, the crank character, named Leonard starts a YouTube channel and he reviews frozen pizzas.
So good.
It's
he also
incredible.
reviews potato chips at one point.
He has all sorts of review channels, and so this reminded me of that, where it's just like reviewing these kind of more mundane food products that you wouldn't think to review. He gave a stellar review of Miracle Whip.
It's true. I really feel like I understand Miracle Whip better now. Should we do one more?
I'm still a Hellman's man, though.
Ugh.
Still a Hellman's man. Since I do not have visceral reactions to... Since I don't have visceral reactions to eating mayonnaise at all, I would, like, a little bit, but I've done it, right? So I'd say that's a 3 for me.
This is a 6 for me.
Because you get grossed out.
Because of the mayonnaise factor.
Yep.
If he had been eating something else, it wouldn't have been as bad, but it's mayonnaise.
I do wonder what his reviews of, like, other types... Because there's Miracle Whip, but then there's, like, Hellman's Light. And then, are there other types of mayonnaise?
There are other mixes of Hellman's.
I think he just reviews
food, sure.
There's an aioli, that's an oil-based
Sure, but
product.
I'm curious what other mayonnaises would be out there for you to review.
Best Foods. That's the same as
Hellman's and Best Foods are the same thing. Anyway, one more.
Okay, one more. We'll do one more.
This better be a good one to end on, Jason.
Hopefully.
This is a good one to end on.
Grill skill. Is that a tutorial?
Grill skill. Yeah, this is like a, what, 80s? Like an 80s training.
I'm really excited to learn to grill now.
Hi, I'm Wendy's founder, Dave Thomas.
It is Dave
From the
Thomas.
day I opened the first Wendy's, my goal has been to serve the best hamburger in the business. A Wendy's old-fashioned hamburger.
Old-fashioned?
So I started with the freshest beef I could find.
Freshest.
100% pure beef.
That's
Never
good.
frozen. And we patted it in squares, so the hamburger hangs over the side of the bun. Then we cooked the patty slowly to seal in its natural juices and served it hot off the grill with a customer's choice of toppings. No other hamburger chain can make those claims. That's what sets us apart
Which claims?
from our
About
competition.
using beef?
And that's why our customers come to Wendy's.
Square patties.
Square patties that they do.
I believe the only way to make a Wendy's
There's more.
old-fashioned hamburger is to press the meat patty. Pressing the meat patty is really important. And here's why. The patty tastes better because the salt is pressed into the meat and makes the meat more tender. It also makes the patty larger, so they'll hang over the edge of the bun, and people will like that. Pressing the hamburger patty requires skill and dedication. You have to watch over the patty
Skill and dedication.
as they cook. You should always serve a
Press
perfect
it over the edge of the bun.
hamburger, the one that you
It doesn't
serve
hang
to
over
your
the
best
bun.
friend.
What am I going to do?
You have one of the most important jobs at Wendy's. Right now,
Look,
I
Wendy's
want
has
you
a
to
salad
devote
bar.
your full attention
The garden
to learning the new
spot.
four-corner press procedures
The
for cooking
four-corner
Wendy's
press
old-fashioned
procedure.
hamburgers. And while you're doing that, I'm going to have a hot and juicy hamburger with mustard, pickle, and onion.
This is oddly
An
specific.
onion?
Boo! What? It just ends it there? It's just like whatever. Is this
it?
Still going? Is it still in?
Wow, this is long.
Oh man.
What is this?
Wait, can we stop before,
Yeah, I
before
think
we
we should
continue? Let's
stop.
pause it and so it seems like we have reached a transition
Wow.
point in this video. So old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned hamburgers.
Wendy's old-fashioned hamburger.
We have also discovered a surprising fact.
We've uncovered the secret of Wendy's hamburgers.
I thought it was just
here
like a
today.
branding. I guess it is a branding thing, but like
What?
the square patty.
Yeah.
So it hangs
over
bun.
the side of the bun.
Because we like how because the fast food consumer likes that it hangs over the bun. I do appreciate that. I've never really even noticed that it hangs over the bun.
I mean, you notice the square. You're always like, oh.
I always thought that was weird.
Right? Because it's like clear, guys. The bun has always been round, like. But I enjoy the square hamburger, and it's very distinct. You always know a Wendy's hamburger.
Hashtag not sponsored, by the way.
Not sponsored, even though you did work with Wendy's.
Yeah, earlier this year I was sponsored by Wendy's.
And they were like, you know,
an Instagram post.
For an Instagram post, and they were like, you know, we don't freeze our beef. It's fresh beef, and that was a thing, and it's been a thing apparently for like 80 years.
Yeah.
Since
so
this
the marketing
of
the old fish, the marketing for these things is remarkably old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned.
Also, I gotta just say, I appreciate that he says, like, you gotta have skill and determination.
Oh, yeah.
Determination. To press to do the four-corner press.
And you press the salt into the patty. This makes
press it.
Does anybody else here? Does anybody else like want a Wendy's hamburger now? Because I'm talking.
Not sponsored.
No, it's not. It's not sponsored. But I'm just saying. I'm talking about hamburgers and the juiciness and the pressing of the beef and it hangs over the bun. That sounds appealing. Okay.
Old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned.
Let's go. So it continues. So the saga continues.
Oh man.
So we're warming up for the day at Wendy's. This is an actual training tape.
Hey, Greg,
Jason is saying yes.
Not much. Mary's up front. She wants to see you.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody's in trouble. Getting fired.
Mary wants to see you.
Hi, Bill.
You're not making enough old-fashioned.
You're not old-fashioned enough.
Not old-fashioned enough.
Patties don't hang over the bun.
Man, look at Cinema Talk.
Right?
Okay. Yeah, Mary, what's up?
Ooh, Mary. Look at that hair.
Mary's like a 1920s school marm.
Yeah. Let's get started.
It's like a school marm. With her hair in the
You're familiar with the grill, but let me show you a few things you might not already know.
Okay.
The meat is here in the cold well, and the cheese is over here. Bun warmer up above keeps the buns warm.
Do they still show? I wonder if they
remember,
still
we
show.
serve 100% pure ground beef. It's patted into squares so that the meat hangs over the bun.
So that's
now the tape over there shows.
Keep milking it.
So good.
They're like, we got one thing and we're gonna milk
training
it.
tape. Why don't you have a look at the tape first? And I'll check back
Look at that VHS gem.
Hold on. So we're about, sorry. This is like the most meta training tape ever. Because we're watching a training tape of a kid in Wendy's watching a training tape. I just want to point out the absurdity of that.
Right?
It is a training tape within
of a kid watching yeah, okay, yeah. Yep.
Whatever, okay.
Okay,
great.
okay.
Let's see what
I'm not the only, yeah, okay, fine. I love how everyone's like, this is not sponsored. This is not sponsored.
It's not.
No.
Wait, so
we're supposed to be making fun of this.
We're inside the TV.
No, he's just putting it in.
Oh no, you're right.
Putting it in.
What a weird angle.
Don't stand that close to the TV. You'll go blind.
Whoa.
Oh, now he's definitely gonna get fired now.
What the? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Oh no. No, we got sucked. Every employee of if you have ever been an employee of Wendy's,
please tell us.
You have had to go into the TV and learn some grill skills.
This is amazing.
Oh,
no other fast food restaurant offers multi-dimensional training.
But first of all, you got to check your stuff. Like a grill that's set at 250 with the meat and cheese that's ready to go. A towel to keep your station looking cool. But most of all, you got to have your tool.
You can't have your tool!
Oh my, he is strumming a
Are you with me now?
spatula.
Get ready. We're gonna lay them down. Now, beats got grain to it just like wood. You got to follow the arrow to lay it down like you should. From the front to the back, you got to lay it down.
Who
Space
knew
it
that?
evenly, not scattered around. Next,
No,
you got
messy.
to salt the meat from the back to the front to make the taste complete. Not too little, not too much. With the little finesse, you'll get the touch.
Oh, look at that gentle sprinkle.
To success. We'll turn the meat and do a four-corner press. Don't wait too long.
Four-corner press.
Or the meat won't reach the proper size. When things start to sizzle, you're ready to go. Gently turn the meat, but don't be slow. Just turn them over easily. We don't want a broken patty, that's a guarantee. Press out the corners 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock it a bit. Are you keeping score? Top and bottom, left and right. You'll get a patty that's out of sight. Press out the corners nice and wide, at least half an inch on both sides.
Ooh.
Oh, get the ruler out.
The reason you press, you gotta think. When the meat hits the grill, it starts to shrink.
No! No, what? They have pause.
Oh my God.
They have
Wait,
spared
what?
no expense on. They pulled out. I don't even know. They have Dave Thomas. Then they cut to like this whole sketch, and then there's a
There's
a training tape within a training tape, and now there's animation singing.
Original hamburger characters.
There's an original rap.
I think these are supposed to be like the raisins, the California raisins.
Presented by Wendy's multicultural, members of the employment staff,
Wow.
of course, rocking his golden tool and playing it like a guitar.
Wow, this square white kid doesn't get it. He's like, look at his face right now. He's like, I am so confused about the four-corner press. He's like, I cannot handle this.
I, as a square white kid, similar to the square Wendy's patties, am also not getting it.
No, oh my gosh,
This is insane. And they showed this. They showed this to employees.
He's like, I'm never gonna get it to hang over the bun.
They showed it to employees, and I'm sure like every employee's like singing, like, yeah, I gotta press the corners, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are they doing that?
I'm sure they are. I'm sure that this was super useful. Every
Please
single
let
one.
us know. I'm so curious. See, I'm so curious to know any current or recent Wendy's employees in the chat. If you've worked at Wendy's in the last 2 or 3 years, let's say. Do they show this or anything like this? I don't know.
They can't.
Maybe. You just did an Instagram post with them where they were like, we use fresh beef, and hey, that was a selling point 30 years ago. Maybe it is the exact same thing now, and they have never had to update this training tape.
This is amazing. Okay,
let's go.
And there's more.
I'll
So
be
you have
looking
the
out in the
California
chat.
raisins who are singing about the beef song.
Right, they're California beefettes. Okay, they're the beeflets.
I can't. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, let's go.
I agree.
When you see red juices on the top of the meat, it's time to give the turn.
Red juices.
Repeat. Do it again, just like you did before. Do the four-corner press just one time more.
Oh, the four-corner press again.
Wow.
You are really
now
smashing that patty.
The second time, don't press them again because the meat's just fine. But when you see red juices rise, turn the patty over to the other side.
You're turning the patty a lot of times, too.
Wet, you see, and keep the meat moist.
Like carrot.
You see, when the meat's red juices no longer rise, you can serve that patty, it'll win a prize.
And win a prize.
It takes about 4 minutes to cook, but just to make sure you can have a look. Use your tool and double check. It should be gray and moist to be correct.
Gray and
moist. You're ready to go. Drain the meat just like so.
Gray and moist. That's how I like the food that I eat.
On the heel of that bun. Now there you go, Billy. You give it a shot. Don't be afraid. I think you're gonna be hot.
Where do I start? What do
Oh my God!
Just remember
Were you not listening?
Cool.
Wait.
Well, meat's got grain to it.
Just like wood.
Just like
Follow
wood.
the arrows.
Lay it down like you should.
Oh, they're. Oh
From
no!
front
Now
to
they're
back.
speaking the lyrics.
Lay it down.
They sit evenly, not
Oh no! He's
scattered
even
all
saying it in the
around.
tempo of the song.
Next, I've got to salt the meat.
From the back to the front, it makes the taste complete.
Oh
Not
no!
too little.
Not
Oh,
too
that's
much.
With the little finesse, I think I'm getting a touch.
Oh no!
When things start to sizzle, you're ready to go.
Gently turn the meat, but don't be slow.
Just turn them over easily.
We don't want a broken patty.
That's a guarantee.
Press them now, right?
Top and bottom, left and right.
Press out the corners nice and wide, about ½ an inch on every side.
Try choking up a bit.
They are literally going through the whole
Wow,
song.
they're holding hands. They're doing the whole. Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
Hey.
That one is not.
That's just a blob.
Pause.
He's just got a booger on the grill there.
No. You notice that they had a very specific cut there where they're like, oh, he pressed that patty too hard. It wasn't.
We gotta
square
back
anymore.
up the patty press, you guys.
Right. If you
This
look,
moron pressed too far.
who is this kid? He did not press it evenly.
Wow.
He did not press the patty evenly, and so they had to cut it and redo it so that way it did the right thing.
Derpy Panda, I worked at Wendy's last year, and they showed this video.
No
way.
No.
I wish training videos were this engaging. Wow. Hold on. That was. Oh.
No.
I'm looking for other. He's not wearing gloves.
That's true.
This whole training video, and they're not wearing gloves.
Hygiene is not a concern.
My Wendy's didn't have this video. Hold on.
So apparently someone's did though, which
Someone's
is amazing.
had this. Ghost Lord, my Wendy's didn't have this video 9 years ago.
Hugo,
okay, it went out of commission. Maybe it's back in vogue now. It's retro.
Hugo Barara Just or whatever says that this is pure cringe, and
Right?
I agree.
I've watched too many cringe videos. I no longer feel cringe, said Aaron.
I feel this one. This is
yeah.
incredible.
Oh, this is great.
On one hand, I appreciate what Wendy's has done here. Like, this is, like, good on you to, like, go to this length to do something that's engaging as a training tape, but man.
Right?
Once you start forcing the, like, people in the video to start repeating the lyrics.
Oh my God.
That's
10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. You pressed too far. Yeah. Wow.
Gotta press it evenly. How long does this
How long?
should
Yeah.
it
How
keep
much
going?
more is there?
Does it get better again?
7 total, right?
Holy cow.
Wow.
It's almost 12 minutes.
Oh,
It's 12 minutes.
It's almost
12. Is there more to
I'm
it that we
tempted
should
to say
see?
that we've gotten the gist of it, unless there's something else that we need to see.
No, you guys.
I remember.
You guys, one job. Jeez.
There was like 50 videos in here.
Well, great.
Well, I hear excuses coming from over there.
So anyway, is that? I think that's a good place, right? I think
Wow,
that's a good place
this
to wrap it
is
up.
incredible.
I have newfound respect and shame for Wendy's at
Oh
this
my
point,
gosh.
honestly. I would give this a 10 out of 10.
This is 10. 10 out of 10. What a good one to end on.
It is a great one to end. Well, no, I was going to say, while we wrap things up, can we do Pant Under Pant? As the winner of the
Pant
day,
Under Pant, Pant,
one
Pant,
final
Apple Pant.
rendition of Pant Under Pant, Apple
Apple Pant.
Pant, which was our cringiest winner of the day. This was super fun. I enjoyed this.
This
I hope
was
you guys
so
did
great.
too. Before we sign off for the day, one last time for your and our enjoyment, here is Pant Under Pant, Apple Pant.
I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen.
Just shove
I
this
have a pen.
phone into a
I have
pamphlet.
pen.
He's also showing off his there's so many things. He's also showing off his underwear in this. And it's the same pants.
It's the same pants.
It's not even two pants.
It's just a pant sandwich.
It's a pantwich.
Pen under pen. Apple pen.
Thank
good.
you.
So
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
Excellent.
And remember, that is just a stream, a cringy stream. Thank you so much for watching.
Let's say goodbye.
It's amazing.
Awesome.
Cosmic Fox, oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Harold says, I get out of school at 3. Well, we'll
It'll be,
we'll
you know
be
what?
around.
It'll be on the GTLive channel in
Yeah,
case you miss it.
it'll be good. Kitty Blue says goodbye.
Elemental Wolves finally made it.
Yes.
As we're leaving.
Fluffy Gaming says no, don't dance.
Kitty Blue,
You
goodbye.
gotta do what's in your heart. Sometimes dancing is just in your heart.
Blue Jelly 691, yes.
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 Jared Abazu is my first GTLive. Can I get a clap and a half?
Yes.
Woo.
Raymond